What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Peacock's new series, Bel Air. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. First up, I would like to say thank you to Peacock streaming service for granting me the screeners to the first 3 episodes of this new show. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. Okay, what you need to understand is that the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was like one of those milestones or pinnacles of TV in the 90s. It may not seem like it now, and it's probably cheesy for Gen Z's taste, but Fresh Prince of Bel-Air at the time was the barometer of hip. So it's natural for folks like me to have some trepidation about going into screening this new reboot. But personally for me, what calms my nerve is the fact that Will Smith himself has been involved with supporting this project from the get-go. And now that I've seen these first 3 episodes, I can honestly tell you that Bel Air is excellent. It's very well written, and I love the expansion of the designs. And the ensemble cast are also terrific. And the drama is even more profound than I had anticipated. This kind of reimagining I can definitely get behind, because it honors the original characters by fleshing out and exploring their anxieties, their insecurities, and their frustration. And the themes tackle some of the debates and the questions and the arguments that are happening among the African American communities today. I know my opinion here is only based on just these 3 episodes, but it's still gonna be tough to convince the fans who believe that the original should never ever be touched with a 10-foot pole. Executive produced by Will Smith and inspired by Morgan Cooper's viral trailer that reimagined Fresh Prince of Bel-Air sitcom, Bel Air is set in modern-day America. This new 1-hour drama series imagines the iconic 90s sitcom through a new dramatic take on Will's complicated journey from the streets of West Philadelphia to the gated mansions of Bel Air. As these two worlds collide, Will reckons with the power of second chances while navigating the conflicts, emotions, and biases of a world far different from the only one he's ever known. Starring Jabari Banks as Will. In the original sitcom, obviously because it was filmed in front of a live audience, the picture perfect of the Banks family was limited to those few interior set designs. By comparison, this new Bel Air has a massive, much bigger playground, if you will. This format allows them to highlight Banks family's wealth and the private boarding school unlike anything you've ever seen. Another benefit to this setting is that you can add in a lot more context, whereas the sitcom has to race through its half-hour runtime. So that's what I appreciate about Bel Air. You get to understand fully why Will has to move, and you get to see the dynamics and the strange bedfellows that happen in the bubble of the elites. What's fascinating about the drama in these first 3 episodes is that they could have easily been retitled The Will versus Carlton Saga. I kid you not, the writers make it a priority to have Will butt heads with Carlton constantly. It's a boiling pressure cooker situation that, if not remedied, might soon turn ugly. But it's also a smart choice because within their collision, the writers inject complex discussion about race, especially when you have socioeconomic condition and different mentalities thrown into that mix. And it's all done in such a precise and thought-provoking way that compels you to confront these subjects instead of just skimming it. So a big chunk of the first episode shows us Will's background and the environment in West Philly and how he ultimately got in trouble there with the gangsters. And then once he moves to Bel Air, there's a bit of fish out of water element at play, but the writers never milk that too much. The second episode is when things start to unravel between Will and Carlton at school, as Will himself tries to make it into their basketball team. And the third episode shifts the focus a little bit towards Will's Uncle Phil and Will's Aunt Vivian. I really enjoyed the third episode specifically because in Phil and Vivian's effort to prove that they are not tone deaf and that they are still in touch with the regular folk, including that of their own family, the episode brings forth another solid notion of what wealth does to a person, especially in terms of being black in America. It's a very layered and very deep episode that I think is very well executed. As I implied earlier, the entire cast are terrific. They still hold the original characters' names, so it's a bit eerie. It's kind of like watching an alternate reality or a parallel universe version of those guys. But man, watch out for actor Jabari Banks, who plays the new Will. That talented young man has the chops. Not only does he carry the swagger and the style, Jabari is also also effortlessly fierce when he needs to be fierce. And so, I really do hope that people would give this new Bel Air series a chance. I mean, the purists or the hardcore fans of the original probably won't budge. But to those of you who are curious enough, I think you'll find Bel Air at the very least to be a pleasant surprise.